little police cruiser pulled up first, and then the SUV that's parked the wrong way in front of it, and then, of course, the SUV behind. I don't know. There was some shouting earlier. I don't know what it was over, but it seems to me a lot of cops are showing up for something. There was no violence that I saw this morning. As far as I know, there was no threats against anybody's life. So I don't know. Oh, looks like John got a tooth knocked out. So that actually makes sense. I literally just noticed he's missing a tooth.
What's that?
I said, I literally just noticed he's missing a tooth. I was just making a video saying I didn't see any violence, and now he's missing a tooth. So
You didn't see any
I've been
violence?
wrong. No, I didn't see any, but obviously there's signs he's missing a tooth.
Yeah.
It got knocked out.
Was he here or?
You know, the first time I saw him this morning was about 5 minutes ago. He was standing right there and yelling something at people over here, but it wasn't something I paid attention to. I probably should have. I hate violence. All right. So that's one of the Johns, and he's one of the ones who's all right. I mean, he's out there, but you know, just because you're out there doesn't mean that you're a violent person. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. And like I said about the easiest to take it out on, he's one of those people it's easy to take out on, just like it's easy to take it out on Jamie. Now that I know there's violence against him and he's lost his damn tooth, and that becomes a fucked up situation. At least he's a local, so the cops are giving it a little more attention than otherwise there would be. And I'm glad for it. I mean, like I said, you know, John. He does actually. He offered it to all of us.
Sorry.
He offered that bag of Skittles to all of us.
Ah, he says Skittles. I know, Jen.
No, I'm CIA. All right, I'm so full of it, my eyes are brown. Violence ain't okay. Now, with his mental issues, he's not a violent person. He don't come up here violent. He don't come up looking for violence. A lot of times, he doesn't even seem to know what's going on. But that don't make it okay to assault him. And that's where all of America is at. You know, in Nazi Germany, let's talk about 1929. The Beer Rebellion. 1929, we had a bunch of Nazis that tried to stage over a takeover back then. And of course, before they were able to actually take over, the first thing they had to do is target the people nobody wanted. Before they targeted the Jews, and before they targeted the blacks, they targeted the homeless and the mentally ill. Mentally ill. I want you to remember that title. Mentally ill. That's the title by which we are murdered by the public and the police. This is the title by which our rights under the Constitution of the United States are denied. Those officers did make a few jokes at Jamie, which is not correct. I did try to explain that there were Skittles, and a man was trying to pass out candy. Now, as far as what's going on right now, my phone doesn't have a whole lot of charge. We're not close enough to hear anything that's going on, and it appears as if they're helping Mr. Strickland more than anything else. They're actually at least listening to some what he has to say. But chances are, if people here saw it, they're not going to say nothing. You guys know me, though. I'm a big goddamn mouth, ain't I? If I'd have seen it, my camera would be out and I'd be shouting. If shouting wasn't good enough, I'd be approaching with my camera and getting in the goddamn middle of it like everyone tells me not to. Anyway, it's good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind.